What's up, everybody? It's your girl Nia, aka DJ Savvy, and I'm back with another story time. I hope you guys enjoyed the last one about my first ever experience on TV. This one's gonna be about my first ever fight that I've ever gotten into. And I've literally only been in like 3 fights in my whole life. This is the very first one. It happened when I was in like high school. That's back in like 2000. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. Alright, so I graduated high school back in 2010, so this had to happen around like 2007-ish, because it was like my freshman year. So, and I definitely hadn't met my best friend Priscilla. Hey girl, I hadn't met her yet, but let me just get on to it. So I was in a class, like this class actually split into like thirds. So the first third of the class, we would go to the class and we'll learn math, whatever. The second third of the class, we would go to lunch, and then the third we would come back and learn math. So at this particular time, I was dating, I guess he was handsome, you would say. I had met him in like middle school, and like he was like a big guy, so he played football for like the high school when we were in middle school, because he was like over like 6 something, mad big. Like he played for the JV football team when we were in middle school. So we were like 12 and he was playing for junior varsity in high school. That was like something. So like by the time I got to the high school, he had known everybody because he was there already going to like practice and stuff. So he knew people, and people, he was really friendly, you know what I'm saying? So when I got there, I was real awkward, but me and him were dating. We were actually in the same math class and everything. So we had the same lunch period. And during our lunch period, we would like sit off into the corner, like on one of them long benches, off into the corner. Like as soon as you walked in, like we were like off into the corner, and like we would just, talk amongst ourselves, and, just, boyfriend, girlfriend shit, you know what I'm saying? So then next thing you know, I get like, I feel like this, I don't know, like you just feel like somebody's staring at you. And I look over to my right, and it was like this group of girls sitting at like this circular table. They wasn't at the long table with us, but they were at like these circular tables they had in the middle of the lunchroom. And they were like staring at us, but they would like look away when I looked over there. So I'm just like, who the fuck? Who is they? So he was like, I know them. They're my homegirls. We all go to the teen center, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, okay, that's nice. And what the fuck they staring over here for? So I'm just like, okay, just go back to, doing our little boo loving thing up in the corner. So I still see them fucking staring at us. I'm like, do your friends want to come over? Like, do they want to say something? Like, what the fuck is going on? So he waves at them. They wave back. Hey, how you doing? And he's like, I'm alright, blah, blah, blah. So then, like, this goes on for, I want to say, a couple of fucking weeks. It goes on for a couple of months. And, like, I'm getting kind of, like, weirded out. I'm like, do they not like me? Like, what the hell is their problem? Why the fuck do they keep staring over here? Like, they can come over and say hi to you if they want to. I'm not that type of girl that's like, oh, you can't have girlfriends or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like, you knew them just as long as you know me. I'm not like that, you know what I'm saying? So he oh my gosh. All right. So we're sitting at the lunch table one day, and he happens to not be in my math class that day. So I think he had to do something where he wasn't in the math class for the first third of the class. So I actually sat by myself for lunch with like some other kids that I knew from my math class, and the girls was like still staring at me. And this particular day, I was wearing like one of them drawstring ponytails, because I want to tell y'all, the struggle was real for me back in high school. I didn't know what to do with my hair, and at this point, it was like the time where like my mother wasn't really doing my hair anymore, and it was just like up to me, and I really didn't know what to do with my hair. My hair was so short, it was so like damaged from perms and all this other stuff, so I didn't know what to do with my hair. So I just slicked my hair up into a ponytail, threw a drawstring ponytail on top of it. So I'm just like, alright, I'm looking all cute, you know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting at the table with a group of kids, and like the girls are staring at me, and I'm just annoyed this day. I'm just like, I'm by myself, I'm just annoyed, whatever. I'm not gonna say say nothing. Well, I'm just sitting with a group of kids, and like the bell rings, and when the bell rings, I go to stand up, but the person who was sitting behind me at the other table stands up at the same time as I do. So basically, when we both stand up, our chairs kind of like clash together, and because he pushed his chair further back than mine, it kind of like caught me in the back of my legs and made me sit back down in my chair, if you can understand the visual. I'm like, oh shit, like, you know, it kind of threw me off because it just came out of nowhere. And then this big fat doofy ass bitch gonna sit here across from the whole cafeteria, starts like laughing, cackling, ah! And they're like looking at me, cackling, pointing at me, and I'm just like, what the fuck is your problem? But I'm thinking that in my head, I'm not gonna say it out loud because I don't have no problems with these girls. So I simply said there was nothing funny, and I walked away. After that, these girls start following me down the hallway. Oh, you're ugly, you're this, you're that, oh, your drawstring ponytail, what is it made of, blah blah blah. Like, they're talking all sorts of junk, and I'm just walking down the hall calling this girl all sorts of fat bitches and all this other shit, and I'm just like, girl, get out my face, get out my face, get out my face. I have never been in a fight before, but this girl was pushing me to the fucking edge. So she walks down the hallway with me, her and her group of friends, and we make it all the way to my math class. My math class was in like something they call the new wing, which means there was only like 3 classrooms over in the whole area. So there's no reason, if you didn't have a math class, for you to even go in that direction. So she just walked down my hallway because she wanted to follow me to my classroom, and I called her a fat bitch, and she was like, I bet she won't say it again. And I was in my classroom thinking I'm in the safety of the damn classroom, she ain't gonna do shit. I'm like, you fat bitch, with mad emphasis on the CH, bitch. This bitch came charging in like a fucking rhino, dead straight for me. And only thing I knew was that me and her were fighting, fucking fists were flying everywhere. I'm a little bit bigger now, but I was holding my own, you know what I'm saying? This bitch had to be like, I want to just do a rough, guesstimate. She was probably like 200 pounds, you know what I'm saying? She was like 5'6", 5'7", and I'm over here 5'2". I want to say I was like 130, 140. So I'm just like, I'm holding my own. She ain't got me knocked down. The bitch is tossing me around, though. I'm not gonna lie about that. She tossed the shit out of me. I'm over here flying in the fucking desk, looking crazy as hell. So then, y'all remember how Kelly Rowland looked in Freddy vs. Jason? You remember that scene? I was flying into a desk like that one time. I'm like, oh, damn. I want to say at the end of this shit, she gave me whiplash. That's all I had. No black eyes, no bruises, no nothing. I just had whiplash because the bitch was like tossing me everywhere. Only thing I knew is that my fucking drawstring ponytail was somewhere. It was somewhere. And so, finally, like, the teacher was over in the corner crying, like, oh my God, call security, call security. And I'm just like, oh my God, I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm gonna get in trouble. Now, I'm not worried about no ass whooping from this girl. Only thing I'm worried about getting my ass beat from my mom. So I'm just like, security came, they broke us up. And the girl was like, oh, talk shit now, bitch. Talk shit now. And I grabbed the fucking nearest thing I saw, which was a water bottle off my teacher's desk, and chucked it at that bitch's face. I almost hit the teacher in the face. That shit went fucking sailing by. I'm like, oh, shit. Because they pulling her out the classroom, and I'm still in the classroom. And then my boyfriend comes like, yo, what's going on? What's going on? And I'm like, you see me over here? He pick up my damn drawstring ponytail off the floor somewhere. I go in the damn principal's office. Now, the principal, he's really cool. Me and him were like, we were cool with each other because, like, I was playing sports at the time. He was, like, always in the sports area, so I would always see him. So we were cool. And then, like, on top of that, like, I guess he knew my dad. So, like, we were always cool. And he was just like, really? He was like, do I gotta call Herb? I'm like, he was like, dang. So he called my dad up. My dad comes, they speak to each other, whatever. I'm suspended for like 2 days. And so my dad comes to get me because, technically I can't leave, even though I live around the corner from the school. I live around the corner from the school, but I can't leave school property without having a parent come. So he came, he got me. He was like, I just want to know, like, did you win? I'm like, hell no. I'm like, hell, did you see how the way I look right now? I thought I was looking cute, my ponytail over in the corner somewhere. God damn. I'm like, I did not win. There was no winners in this situation. The bitch did not knock me out, but I know for a fact I did not win. I did not win this fight. My first ever fight. He was like, my dad trying to give me advice. Next time if you get into a fight with anybody,
you gotta bob and weave, bob and use your weave.
Punch him in the nose, so at least you give him a black eye.
You stupid.
I was like, you know what? I'll take that advice with me, and I do think I brought that advice with me into my next couple of fights. But like I said, the girl gave me like whiplash, and I saw her a couple more times, but the bitch ain't try me. I tell you that. She ain't say shit to me the whole remainder of me being in the damn school. And now she was like a year ahead of me, a year or two ahead of me. And like I said, the bitch ain't say not one word to me the whole time she was there. Last time I saw her, she was working that bird.
Damn, homie. In high school, you was the man, homie. The fuck happened to you?
And she had a couple kids. So, and this was like when I was in like my junior year of college. So this was 2013 last time I saw her. So who knows what the fuck she doing with her life. But yeah, that was my story about my first ever fight. I hope you guys liked this story. If you did, share it with some people, you know what I'm saying? Because, girl trying to get exposed out here. We trying to get some exposure. I got a whole list, front and back, like a couple pages worth of stories that I'm gonna tell y'all, because I done lived. Oh yes. Make sure you like this video, subscribe if you ain't already subscribed, and hit that notification so you know when I send out a new video. And I don't know why I'm hyped right now, because it's late and I just got off work. But yeah. Hope you guys like the video.